Hey everyone, Cycle Breaker here. I make NTE guides and reviews for the long-form crowd, while also letting my brain run wild with all kinds of chaotic short. There is a lot on this channel, so hit subscribe and make sure you do not get lost. Today, we are going through the full version 1.3 preview. NTE's biggest quality of life update yet is almost here. We have new characters, reruns, summer outfits, a new main story, a roguelite mode, 999 nights, beach volleyball, water vehicles, a huge countryside house, and more. So enough talking. Grab those redemption codes and let's get into it. Oh, and Hatori still does not have an official swimsuit. If you cannot wait that long, subscribing here might help take the edge off a little early. First up is Zankou, a very big main DPS. She has two ultimates, and she looks great whether she is dancing or striking a pose. We are also getting Linko, an Anima AoE Quickswap DPS with a special sync strike mechanic, plus reruns for Net Ally and Hatori. That is a lot of characters, so it is time for the Chibi squad to assemble. Zankou's skill material is Eternal Memory, and her ascension material is Nest Guard Fragment. You can start preparing those now. Mechanically, Zankou has two forms, Reality and Illusion. In Reality, she attacks with a Cursed Blade, and her special hunt buff raises her own damage dealt. Use her redirect skill in Reality, and she switches to Illusion. In that form, her special Delusion buff enhances the crit damage over time effects enemies take. If you switch forms during certain Reality attacks, she can also apply damage over time and break intensity. In Illusion, Zankou alternates between her Cursed Blade and Ribbons, and she can spread enemy damage over time effects to other targets. Illusion has a duration, and Zankou returns to Reality once it ends. You can also use her redirect skill during Illusion to return early. When you do, the Illusion buff carries over into Reality for a short time, giving you a brief double buff window. In actual combat, the play is to return to Reality right when her redirect skill becomes available again during Illusion. That unlocks her special ultimate, Bloodfeast Reverie. If you build up energy and use the standard ultimate instead, you get Inferno Flamenco. When both options are available, Bloodfeast Reverie takes priority. Then, during its follow-up window, tapping ultimate fires a normal Inferno Flamenco without spending energy. Her cycle enhancement is Scorch. It lets Scorch stack, and when your team applies damage over time, it adds extra Scorch based on the stack count. Her life skill is a Snake Charm that turns her invisible. So when I get wanted, that should erase the heat instantly, right? Goodbye, prison. And then, there are Zankou's home interactions. Because she is the cute and charming villain type, you can challenge her to a sparring match at home. Finally, we have her combat showcase and outfit. Definitely stay for those. Next is Linko, an Anima AoE Quickswap character. Her skill material is Dress Sleeves of Vanity, which you farm from Arachne. Her ascension material is Water Moon Pick, which comes from Beat King. Those are the other two materials worth pre-farming. Linko's main gimmick is Sync Strike. It is a special support skill that counts as a follow-up attack. Its damage element comes from the teammate who initiates the strike. It does not trigger cycle reactions, and its damage still scales from Linko's own stat. It can reduce enemy resistance. Linko can strengthen it, and the flow is simple. Use basic attacks to build modulation, then spend that resource with her redirect skill to improve the next sync strike. To trigger one, move Linko off field. Xiaojin will then apply a mark to an enemy. When your on-field character hits that mark with a redirect skill, the mark is consumed and triggers a sync strike. That also builds Linko's modulation and cycle energy. Linko herself can consume the mark to trigger Xiaojin's sync strike. Her redirect skill can trigger one too. When it does, a wheel opens, and you choose either a teammate or Xiaojin to perform the strike. One thing to watch: if you do not have teammates, the wheel fills with Xiaojin instead. The more Xiaojin slots it has, the more sync strike damage Linko deals. So yes, solo clear experiments are absolutely on the table. Linko's ultimate is Oversync. She enters overdrive, deploys a resonance field, and syncs with all three teammates for extra sync strike damage. When it ends, it also deals a burst hit whose damage increases with the number of debuff types on the enemy. The resonance field stays up for a while after the ultimate ends. During that time, your teammate's support skills are strengthened and count as follow-up attack. Her cycle enhancement is Hex. It improves follow-up attack damage, and hexed enemies take more follow-up damage. Her life skill lets her bounce around. It looks fun, it looks goofy, and I am here for it. We also get to see her in-game interactions, and all three outfits. With the characters covered, let's look at the banners. The first half is Zankou and Nanali. The second half is Linko and Hattori. Pity and pull counts carry over between the relevant banners, but skin perks are tracked separately. Check the banner before you pull, because nobody wants to roll for the wrong outfit. There is more good news. Skin perks also carry over their pity count. If you did not get Nanali's outfit before her previous banner closed, you can keep going this time. And, as usual, the character and arc pull exchange limits reset with the version update. If you have not claimed this version's exchanges yet, do it before the reset. That is the character side of version 1.3. Now, let's move on to the map and story content. This may be NTE's biggest story chapter since launch. The all-out showdown with the Scarlet letter. It picks up after Daffodil leaves without saying goodbye. Daffodil, Hattori, and Adler enter Fogden, the stronghold of the Scarlet letter, which also means we may finally be able to save Nanali. As the Scarlet letter's hunting ground, it has rules you have to follow, and the story puts us through a whole series of fights. Major members of the Scarlet letter, including its leaders, are waiting to challenge us. Hattori will face Ms. T directly. Plenty of other characters are getting their big moments too, so the character loyalists are going to eat well. ETD6 is part of the operation as well. Chaos, Linko, and Nisha will come in to help. Nisha is making her first appearance, so make sure you are subscribed because I am absolutely going to have some fun with that. We also seem to catch a glimpse of Shur, the master of the tunnels, but say much more, and we are getting into spoiler territory, so the preview is stopping there. Next up, Duskmoor is opening. This is a massive new area built for racing, and it is clearly designed to support a much bigger racing update. And since it is summer, we are getting summer content, swimsuit skins, beach volleyball, water vehicles, and a whole lot more. The characters currently confirmed to have summer outfits are the Appraiser, Mint, Nanali, Chaos, Zankou, Shinku, and Iroi. Beach volleyball is a permanent PvE mode. Pick the right characters for a 2 versus 2 match, land the ball on the other side of the court, and score points. The animations look surprisingly complete too. Serves, receives, spikes, the whole package. There is also character progression. Different characters lean into different strengths, and talent bread helps cover what they are missing. My first thought was, is this basically Pokemon EV training? Beach volleyball also has weekly match, a league branch that awards a lot of fun. A full weekly competition has 5 matches, and rewards are settled by your final placement. Of course, this is all easier to understand once we can actually play it. Give it a little time after launch, and it should be easy to get the hang of. At the beach, water vehicles are mandatory. In the new version, we can ride Tide, and it comes with 2 simple water activities. In Shipwreck Salvage, you ride Tide to the marked area, use a harpoon to retrieve floating items, then drive back to shore to claim the reward. Just remember that Tide uses fuel, so get back before you run dry. Like beach volleyball characters, you can collect parts while riding Tide and use them for upgrades. That means another nice little grind for better performance. The other Tide activity is Surf Breaker, with water racing tracks opening at the same time. It looks like the perfect way to cool off. Land vehicles are getting updates too. You can unlock Sirocco, a new beach buggy, as well as yesteryear, a bicycle. And then we have the standalone countryside mansion we saw before, Stillmeadow House. It has plenty of space, plus planting, grow crops, sell them for fawns, and enjoy living the good life. For acquisition, Tide and the swimsuit skins for the Appraiser, Mint, and Nanali are in blind box pulls. Sirocco and the other character outfits are direct purchases. Summer is not the only thing coming. There are also regular events and new modes, including building Heather Row, a permanent construction site mode. Depending on the size of the job site, you complete different tasks for rewards, loading, digging, transport, everything. There are construction vehicles to drive too. We are finally living the cyber construction worker dream. There is also a new roguelite mode. If roguelites are not your thing, do not worry. The basic idea is to beat enemies, level up, choose upgrades, survive as long as possible, and defeat more enemies. During combat, you mostly just need to focus on positioning and dodging, so it does not look too difficult overall. Then we have the 999 Nights Tower Climbing mode. I mean, Sword Art Online? The preview did not reveal much, which makes it even more mysterious. Put a Kaiba Akihiko Easter egg on the top floor, and I will be happy. There is also Circle Gift, the always welcome 10-pull login event. Do not miss it. Now for the quality of life changes. First, Pink Paws is changing. The old 1 million Fawns reward is being replaced by the Tycoon Incentive Fund, and that allowance resets every 2 weeks. Instead of maxing out the 1 million Fawns cap through Pink Paws alone, you can also fill it through auction display cases, beach volleyball's weekly match, and other sources. That should make the pink pause grind a lot lighter. Pair that with the new Tycoon level 16 effect, which lets you spend double city stamina to earn funds, and the overall farming loop should finally feel a little more comfortable. Some activities from the last version, including going, gone, and Shadow and Seek, are also becoming permanent modes. Another Fonz-related change is the scratch ticket system. Old tickets are leaving, and Fonz earned from the new tickets will no longer raise your Tycoon level or count toward the related leaderboard. That gives the system a more focused role. Now, every purchase also gives you a bookmark, which you can exchange for avatar frames, titles, profile cards, and other rewards. There are also visual improvements and a character rendering update, but we will have to wait until launch testing to know how much those really change. The outfit system is getting a random outfit feature. Every time you log in or change scenes, the game can randomly pick a look from a character's wardrobe. It can also automatically switch outfits for locations like school and home, or adapt while swimming. Nanali's school-themed outfit is getting an optional glasses component. The home system is gaining a new furniture and decor category, and when you handwrite letters while giving affinity gifts, the game now asks for a second confirmation so you do not misclick. Pink Pause is also getting a minimap, mainly so newer players do not get lost. We are also getting a quick UI free mode. Turn it on for anomaly commissions with horror elements, and I am sure people are going to have some fun with that. Finally, the version 1.4 teaser, the long-awaited amusement park, is opening. If you want more NTE content, make sure to subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye!